Let us begin once again. In this video, we are going to look at how to compute beta. So let us first of all look at what is the equation of beta. Beta is given by covariance of stock price returns and market returns. So returns of market divided by variance. So I will write it as sigma m square. Variance in market returns portfolio. So and beta is utilized predominantly in equity analysis for computation of cost of equity, which is given by Ke is equal to RFR plus beta into Rm minus RFR. So let us have a look at how do you compute beta using Excel. Over here we have got Infosys adjusted stock price and Nifty closing prices from 1st of April to 31st of March. Now we have used an if function in a manner which says that, let me zoom it further. Okay, so it says month of the recent date. If the month of the recent date is not matching the month of the earlier date, then display the Y flag. So if you scroll down and see over here that when the month changes, you would get a Y flag. In this manner, we have filtered these data points to get the monthly data. Now what we do is we use the filter to filter out the monthly data point. So I'm just writing in flag over here and a flag over here, and then using a filter, and now just selecting the dates with Y's. Now these are the dates which we have copied in these earlier sheets, where you would see that the data is organized on monthly basis. So let me zoom this as well. Okay, now to compute beta, you will calculate returns of Infosys and returns for Nifty. So what we have done essentially is we will say equal to May price divided by April price minus 1, which helps us to calculate the returns. Okay, so let me just close another application which I am using so that this works. So minus 1. Okay, same should be done for Nifty as well. That is what I have done. Okay, so you select them, convert into percentage, just double click over here, and your all data points are created. Now as we said earlier, beta is given by covariance of Ri comma Rm divided by variance of market portfolio. Okay, so this is what we have done over here. We have said that covariance of our Infosys and markets and variance of market, and taken the ratio of that to get the beta of the company. Now you need to understand that the beta of the company changes across the time period, so it is recommended that you pick up the data points not more than 5 years. So in this case we are looking at data points from 5 to 10, and in earlier case we have done the similar calculation over here, where we have picked up the data points from financial year 0 2000 to financial year 2005 for Infosys again. Now here we have also done the same thing. Here we have done the computation of beta, and let us see what the numbers turn out to be. So covariance, COVAR, choose the covariance, and then select the Infosys returns, and then select the Nifty returns, and then just go for variance VAR. Just choose the basic function var variance, okay, and then just select the data points. Okay, now many times people get confused and instead of using the returns they will use the actual stock price. That is incorrect. You need to remember that. And for computation of beta you just take this ratio. So if you observe, for the time period of 00, which is 2000 to 2005, the beta of the company was higher, 1.12, and in case of data points from 2005 to 2010, the beta happens to be 0.52. So how do you interpret this? Okay, so you can see that with respect to markets, earlier the volatility in the stock price was much higher from the time duration of 2000 to 2005 compared to the volatility in the stock price from 2005 to 2010. Now given this thought process, you can see actually in IT companies that the IT companies revenue model, cost models, overall expectations from the IT companies has much more matured compared to how it was about 10 years before, and it is somehow reflected, it is somehow seems that it is getting reflected through the value of beta coming down for Infosys. Of course, because the market dynamics keep changing, you should always look at data points of recent last 5 years to reflect how the beta of the company is moving, so that you are picking up the relevant data points. That's it for now about computation of beta. Thank you.